Welcome, it's Desley here from the lovely south coast of New South Wales in Aussie land. And today, well, it's midnight my time, but maybe day your time, but that's okay. It's I'm talking about using Claude AI, and I came across a YouTube channel by Shane Hummus, who's a YouTube educator and who swears by Claude, and he also provides a lot of different prompts for Claude or even ChatGPT that you can use. But one of the ones that he provided was actually on how to have Claude interview you in order to gain ideas to develop videos for your YouTube channel or what to chat to on your YouTube channel. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to do Claude. And, oh, okay. And that. So it's a completely new chat, or is it? Evening greeting, that's the one I want. So I had a little bit of a play earlier, and so I'm going to put in this prompt that Claude has provided, or Shane rather has provided, and I'll say, and this is how I tend to talk to Claude when I'm doing things. One of the things that I do is I check with Claude what I can use Sonos or I can use different modes, and I'm not going to use Opus 5 or Opus 4.8. I think Sonnet will be good, is good enough for the chat, so I've just made sure of that. So I'll say, good evening, Claude. And could you please read the attached and help me to work out various topics I can create videos for my Creators Sidekick YouTube channel, please. And we'll just have to wait a little bit because he's thinking and everything. So let's see. He's had a look, worth flagging that this is actually, it's a screenshot of someone else's prompt templates from Claude, not custom content. 3 different, yep, to script and packaging. Yes, that's right. I want to have a wee chat, but rather than use the audio, I prefer to type. So let's get started on number 1, please. So, got it. Okay, so he's saying that he's going to interview me the same way he'd interview for a transcript, pulling out the actual idea, my phrasing, and energy behind it, and flag anywhere I've had to guess rather than things. So you've got 45 minutes to your webinar. Well, actually, we're currently live. So this is being recorded as a YouTube live for my channel. So I'll let him do that. So, mystery mission revealed, because I said to him, that's a fun way to spring it on you. Good to know, since it changes things a bit. Anything I say now is going out live to the audience, not just to me. So let's get on with it properly. Same question as before, just for the room now too. What's the video idea you want to turn into a script? I don't have any video ideas at present and am wanting you to help me come up with a range of video topics rather than the actual script at this stage, please. Stage, please. Right, I see. I should have read the prompt properly. So, okay, so, a small rule, please. Ask me one question at a time. I find it overwhelming to be asked a whole heap of questions. Questions all at once. I should probably use the voice, but I'm not sure how to use it. So it's something I haven't really done with Claude because I tend to type everything. I suppose it gives me a bit of time to think about it. So let's see. Creators Sidekick is an app for beginners and intermediate YouTube creators. Some have posted the app is at the beta testing stage at present. I see saying it's a clear thing, you're still in beta. That's a bit actually useful. I think there are several having heaps of, can't spell, heaps of folders and ideas and tips and strategies in a range of formats, created by various YouTube educators, has been a major pain point for me, hence why I developed the app in the first place. Using AI is a learning curve in itself. plenty of people come up with prompts. However, this is why I'm testing this prompt out this evening with you. Okay, so what he's saying is it's much better why I built this story than most such founders have. The scattered folders and tips chaos of different dozen creator system is something a lot of your audience will recognize instantly. One thing he wants to push back, so yeah, his pushback is, trying to be very clear. You said plenty of people come up with prompts. Is there a risk that a topic for my channel video sounds like every other AI prompts channel out there? Or is this because you're testing it live, warts and all? I'm testing it live, warts and all. So I'll just put that. He's coming back very quick, isn't he? Okay. Okay, so I've got unscripted, real reactions rather than a polished tutorial that's harder to fake and harder to copy, which is exactly what should differentiate you from plenty of people doing prompt videos. Next question. Has anything else you've made gotten a good reaction, even informally, even just comments or engagement, not just views? You mentioned teaser shorts, but 0 subscriber. Not really. The shorts did better overall than the long form videos. However, it was hard to show the various workings of the app whilst still in major development, hence probably not the most optimal way of highlighting the journey of the app's development. And let's see how he comes back. Yeah, he's musing now. That's interesting. Shorts outperformed long form, but the app being mid-development made it hard to actually show anything worth converting on. It's not a click-through, which raises question, has that changed since you've been in bed? I currently have 9 subscribers over the whole period of the videos, which, being a new channel, I guess is okay. Could be better, but definitely still not at 0. Shifting, okay. 9 squares. Yeah, right. Nothing. The number, not the number that matters yet, though. What matters is whether the app itself is demo ready now. Yes, I did a test live with the webinar live stream app earlier this evening. It wasn't the best, however, did get a lovely comment from a YouTube creator. Yes, so a real creator responding positively to a live rough demo is worth more than a polished video nobody comments on. Next question, what is it? What's the actual goal for the batch of video graphics? Ooh, to create engagement, comments, and for me to understand what YouTube viewers would like me to chat about. So I'll just put that. Picturing. Okay, so it's picturing now. That's yeah. Okay, so clear goal. That actually shapes the topics quite a bit. They should be things that invite opinions and replies, not just here's a tip. Yep. A strong first batch. First, quick recap of what I'm working on. Audience, beginner, intermediate, YouTube creators, some posting, pain point, scattered tips folders. That's the pain point. Differentiation, testing live, what's and all, not polished tutorials, what's worked. Shorts, long form live demos, get real reactions, goal engagement. Want me to generate that 30 videos? Not 30, please. Let's just focus on maybe 8 to 12 videos, video ideas at this stage. 30 could mean there are changes down the track. Okay, so let's see what he has to say now. So he's thinking. Here's a batch of 10 ranked roughly by how proven the format is. Comment bait. Okay, I don't know about comment bait. Reaction-driven stuff first, since that's your actual goal tonight. I tested X live. Here's what actually happened. Reacting to this exact same rate my better app in the comments. Be brutal. Okay, that's a pretty good one. I've already done the wire built, so that's one's gone. Does AI help differently? Ask your two audience segment to comment which camp they're in and what they actually struggle with. Live beta test, watch me break my own app. No, that doesn't make sense. 3 prompts I use daily. I don't use prompts. Ask me anything about building an app with zero coding background. Okay, that's an interesting one. Shorts versus long form? No. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm not really sure. Let's see. I'm unsure. Only a couple maybe 3 really resonate with me. The others may appear to be over the top or simply clickbait. Let me have a look, see. Let's see. Okay, so, well, I'm testing live, so number one, well, I'm doing that now, so that could be the title or hook for this live. Number two may be worth a video, however, not long form, more like a question in the comments of the live demo I did tonight, rather than a new video. Excuse me. Let's have a look. What's number three? Number three, already done. Prefer not to reinvent the wheel. Number four, let's see. Might be worth a shot with more people involved, or as an interview type scenario. Okay, so let's see what number five is. Oops, I can't see it. Oh, where am I? Get out of the road. Number one, number two, number three, number four, number five. Oh, I did all the breaking as part of testing the app. So let's see what number 6 is. Let's see, I can't see it. That's it. Coming out. 6. To be honest, I don't use prompts per se, as such, as I'm usually working, in Claude code, and I am concerned about giving prompts that people may not find useful to them. Let's see, number 7. I can't see what I'm doing here. Let's see. Let's see. let me see a little bit more. Where is it? Ah, number 7. Can't see the remainder of the questions as my response is too long, so we'll send them separately. Please wait for entire list. Now, yeah, number 7 would be great for a live where people can ask as many questions as they like. Oops. Number 8, let's see, short verses. No, that would be dishonest at this stage. Number 9. Let's have a look. See, 9. Too early for this question at this stage. Need to wait until the beta testers give their feedback so I can see what needs to be undertaken, and maybe they will give ideas initially. And number 10. Number 10. Have to wait for the commenters to actually start wanting to really comment. So this would be a video down the track, so to speak. There you go. And that. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see what he's doing now. That's really clarifying. Thank you for the specific one, just nodding along. 8 and 9, good calls. I'd push back if you said yes to the, if you'd said yes, claiming short screw your channel when you know it didn't convert would burn trust with the exact audience you're trying to build. Same with asking what should I build next before better feedback exists. That's asking your audience to do your product research for you before you've done your own. Right instinct. Number 6 is an issue. You said you don't really use prompts because you work in Claude Code, but that's not a reason to skip the topic. That might be the topic. A lot of your beginner intermediates think AI help find the right prompt. You actually work a level up from that. A video like I don't use prompts here, but oh, okay. That's an interesting take. and might be worth thinking seriously about it. Okay, so what else have we got? Right now, 1, this is literally happening. 7, open AMA. Ask, what's AMA? Okay, so I'm still trying to work out what he's doing. He's lost me. You've kind of lost me. Ask me anything. That's what he's saying. Watch me break my app. You said this with genuine enthusiasm. Yeah, I did. I kept breaking it. Or finding things. Interview style, beginner, intermediate, needs a guest plan. Yeah. Yeah. That's Forsyth's idea. Glad that one landed. I think it actually is your strongest differentiator out of everything we've talked about tonight, more than the prompts angle. It positions you as ahead of the curve. Why am I ahead of the curve? Oh, that's different. And here's a list. This session, that's what we're doing now. Mm. Can we come up with other ideas rather than just the app and AI that I might be able to develop videos on for the channel? I think I have to broaden out a wee bit and do have a couple of interviews in the pipeline, as well as one happening later this morning. Okay, so good instinct, a channel that only ever looks at my app gets narrowed fast, and interviews are a great way to widen it without losing. Since we're broadening, we could go in. Are you thinking of broadening within the YouTube creator world? Oh, good grief. Hold on, you've lost me. Oh, creator burnout. That's interesting. Oh, I don't know. I haven't really come up with any ideas at present. I hope this is... Ah, hello. Sorry I missed you, Jen. Getting in the way. Okay, hello, Jen from Life with Gen X Values. It's really great that you've joined. Lily, hello, Lily from Texas. Jen and Lily are Creator Boost Tribe buddies of mine. And so who else do we have here? Thank you. So you're all on the live. So are you seeing the lives? I've just stopped with Claude for the moment. Do you ever delete your chat history if Claude is way off? No, I don't actually. I'm sorry, Lily. I just saw Jen's comment about I'm 14 minutes in and my brain is going crazy with things to chat with Claude about. Do I ever delete the chat history? No, I don't. Um, and he has been off, and I've actually told him off at different times as well. Don't be afraid to tell any AI off. Um, I certainly have done it, particularly in the early stages of developing the Creators Sidekick app. I really, um, really have to, I really did get stuck into him a few times. Hello, Ricky from Outdoor Kitchens Australia. Oh, so pleased that you've joined the live. So, and that I'm really pleased that you've been there. Now, what are you saying, Jen? I'll have to wait for your answer. I'm only 12 minutes behind now. My answer to what? Can you tell me, Jen? Sorry, I'm late, but my phone died. Oh, isn't technology a wonderful thing when it works, but it's a real, excuse my language, bastard when it doesn't? Ask me anything. Okay, ask me anything and I'll try and answer anything to and that. So, um, Jen, Jenny, what answer are you asking me to ask? Because I can't see it in the chat here. Um, I'll watch from start now at 2x speed. Don't go anywhere. Okay. So this is good. Uh, Lily is saying hi to Jen and Ricardo, so that's good. So I'll just get back to Claude for a bit and come back to the chat. Um, now, what's he doing? Oh, another rule, Claude. No pop-ups. Okay. I keep everything in plain text from here. So let's do it this way, that way. Three broader directions a channel like yours can lay in. Creator economy topics, tools, trends, other YouTube educators, burnout, what's changing in the space generally, not about your app at all, your own founder journey. I think I've done the uh, I think I've done the own founder journey and that. So let's uh, have a have a look. Um, interview driven. I'm developing the interviews. Uh, with other creators, and I'm very excited that Kevin Colby has also agreed to be interviewed in mid-September 2026. Give you a natural anchor point, yes, and everything. Since you've ruled out found a journey already done, you've got interviews actively. Let's lean into that third direction. Quick question. Do you know yet what he's known for, or what angle he brings? Kevin is a YouTube educator and he's a no-nonsense type of guy, and also very easy to understand. Okay, I've got a question. Let's see, what's the question? What is Desley up to on this live? Working out her voice or on YouTube? What I'm trying to do, Ricardo, is test the webinar live stream app that I've developed to do lives on YouTube. So that's what I'm doing. So, and I'm using OBS as well, but I'm doing all this with YouTube. So hopefully you can all see the chat that I'm doing with Claude. Please let me know if you don't. So I'll have to check. I'll have to check what your your love out after this. Okay. What, hold on. What's he saying now? Now what is Claude saying? That's a useful combo. Pairs well with your own Watson or live testing. Given that, here's a small set of interview or crowdsourcing your questions. What are you talking about, crowdsourcing? Hook, short video post before me. Asking your audience what they ask and know. So, what I'm hoping to learn before I ask him. Your solo. 3 things Kevin taught me. Post interview. Interviews. None of these apply, which is the point you asked for, but is that? Yeah. Have a wee idea re Kevin's interview, which I can't go into at the moment. As I need to ask his permission first. I'm hoping Kevin will discuss his own journey. Oops. As a YouTube creator and educator, as well as give some tips and strategies to help him along. So that would be good. Desley, I went back to the start and I listened, so when I asked do you delete the history, I had to wait until I caught up to real time to get my answer. Oh, I see, Jen. Sorry. What you've got, Kevin? Thank you, Lily. Hey, Jen, how did you get Rob the Maritimer to attend your live? Have you been attending his live for a long time? Yeah, that was a great one. That was a real coup, Jenny. Okay, so what's Claude back into saying? And the focus, his own journey plus practical tips for creators fits nicely with numbers 1 to 3 from before. crowdsourcing one question since that plays directly into tips and strategy. I see. Ah, you're calling it crowdsourcing. Interesting take. Maybe asking people what questions they have in the comments might be a good way to go. Let's see. Oh, so Jen's been attending Rob the Maritimer, who's another well-known YouTube educator and creator, for 2 years. Okay, so crowdsourcing was just my word for it. Asking people what questions they have is a plain and more accurate way to say the same thing. And honestly, probably how you should phrase it on a stream too. Simpler language, same idea. Okay, so that gives you a generally working list. Tonight's this stream, live number 7, Ask Me Any Questions. Pre-Kevin interview, ask your audience for comments. Post-Kevin interview, highlights and recaps. Yes, I might be able to, with Kevin's and also Jenny's interview, is, how would you put it? How would you put it? What's the word for it, guys? Oh, can't you hear me? Is my mic on? My mic's on. Oops. Mic on. Off. Stop that. Oh. Hmm. You can't hear me? I've been talking all the way through. Um, our, our camera is on. So I'll exit that. That's right. Now I've lost myself. Broadcast is still going. Yeah, I'll do that. So, okay. Yes, okay. Sorry about this, guys. I was recording the video, but now I've lost Where have I lost it? Broadcast view. Okay. I'll just stop sharing for a moment. And I'll do it a different way. Tell me whether you can hear me now. And oh, thanks for letting me know. It's wicked that you have created this. What is? Can you hear me now? I've been talking. And thanks for taking the time to answer. Just left and rejoined, and that worked. Oh, good. Okay. I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you. Okay. So, thank you for that. I just changed to another one because there's nobody in the video room except for me in the webinar room. So I can do it a slightly different way in case that was what I hope the mic was working all the way through, but we'll see how it goes. So I've got my screen, and now we're back to Claude. I might be able to with with Kevin's rather and Jenny's interviews. Is how would you put this? Remix? Is that the word? Some of the live to another video or two. Oh, good. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. So, yes, live work throughout. That's good. Okay, so I think what you're asking, you want to know the term process for taking pieces of live interview with Kevin and also Jenny and turning them into separate standalone videos afterwards. Repurposing. Oh, that's the word. I said remix, but it's repurposing. Okay, plain English, chop the log form. Are you asking because you want to actually plan for this in advance? Ask Kevin these things because I know I'll want the highlights of. Uh, I have full intention of giving Jenny and Kevin, the video of the live so that they can do with it however they see fit. Does that make sense? Because I've promised that, particularly with Jenny, and that's. Oh no, I think we just give it to them live. What do you reckon, guys? One practical thing worth deciding, though not urgent tonight, will also be repurposing, clipping the same interviews, the three things Kevin taught me, style, content we talked about, or does that give them the full? I'm lost. What are you talking about now, Claude? We seem to have got off track onto repurposing for some reason. Doesn't one clean short list? Yeah, we seem to have got off the video topics that was the original questions. Maybe we need to get back to that. Please. Let's pull it back together. I don't use prompts. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing number 2. That was undertaken during development. So there's no point doing that. Maybe if the beta testers break the app in various ways will be more beneficial. Yeah, one of the beta testers, what happened was is I got an email from her to say that with a screenshot of not being able to log in, and even though we couldn't tell to a certain degree what was going on and we couldn't replicate it, what we think happened was that she was trying to do what's called a semi-brute force attack by trying to log in really, really quickly. And as a result, she got locked out. So that was one way. But what we did was we put a little bit more of a timer. Yes, Ricardo, I am using the paid version, and quite frankly, I had to upgrade it just for this live tonight, because 15 minutes to do the live, I asked Claude Code a question, said, "Oh, you've run out of time and tokens until," I was on the pro plan, until 1:40 a.m. And I said, I can't have that. So I had to quickly upgrade my account, which I'll downgrade probably tomorrow, and that sort of thing, or in the next couple of days or so. And because I was doing some tweaks to the webinar live stream app, and so I had to upgrade so I could actually use Claude tonight on this live. So yes, it is paid. Jen, I've been using Claude for about 4 months in total. I'd never heard of Claude before until I bought from Marco from Loku School, which is another school free community for app developers, and bought the Nuts or the View template and started with the Creators Sidekick app. So my huge learning curve with Claude was in developing the Creator Sidekick app. So it's been 4 months and it's been a huge learning curve. So, okay, so let's see. What's also Claude saying? Good catch is actually a sharper idea. The beta testers, yes, I was just telling the people on the live about one that came up. She didn't break the app, she just locked herself out completely. And so that was, but it also showed us a little gap that we could fix at the same time. So whilst it would have been annoying for her, we actually were able to fix it. So that was actually quite good. Yes, Lily, when you have time, I'd love to interview you. So, and that would be really good, you know. Beta testers, beginners, intermediate, interview style, yes. Interview linked mid-September. Jenny, what am I hoping to learn? Interview highlights. Wait for beta testers. One thing worth flagging on number 2, that beta tester driven rather than you. That needs their permission too. Same as Kevin footage, you'd be showing their bugs, mistakes. even if well informed. Worth a quick heads up to testers who might feature their findings. Oh, yeah, look, I agree. You need written permission. Yes, I agree with your statement. I think it's more, uh, wait and see what the better testers have ascertained and how they feel overall about the app. And oh yes, So hmm, so you're using what are you using, Ricardo? I've never tried to remix feature or repurpose footage. Is it easy to clip as I used to script, which is fantastic for this? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah. I haven't repurposed or remixed videos either, Ricardo, so that might be something even to take some of the little ones that I've done and see where we're going with that. So, and I look at, so he's come up with a few, Claude has come up with a few ideas, reacting to comments and waiting. That's 5. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Okay. Um, many thanks, Claude. I think I will leave it there as the hour is nearly up. Or actually, do any of the participants have a question for Claude that I can ask that you would like to have a quick response to? Because that might be a good way to go too. So, any ideas of what you want to ask or what? Sure. Let's see what else is. Oh, um, how does it happen that it automatically shows on each person's channel, Lily? You were talking about Kevin and Rob do collabs, and the video automatically shows on each person's channel. I think it's a setting before going live, or maybe afterwards. Not sure. Oh, so that'd be worth maybe asking Kevin about whether we can do that. Uh, I'm using the paid version, Ricky, of Claude because to use Claude Code, I really needed the paid version, which is uh, particularly Claude Code on desktop. So so that's basically why I do use the paid version. Let's see. Just left and rejoined and that worked. Okay, thank you, Jen. You still with us? Anybody got any questions they'd like to ask Claude before I say good night to Claude? Okay, well, oh, no worries. Thanks for letting us know. Still here, no questions for Claude, says Jen. Okay, anybody else? Don't want to confuse him. That I like, Jen. Okay, then I'll say many thanks, Claude. that's it for this evening. Nighty night. Oh well. I'm not sure what Ricardo is responding to, but oh well, okay, we'll have to try this at my media. Not sure what that means there, but anyway. So Claude has said nighty night, which that. Looking forward to our live in a few hours, yes. Maybe Claude, how to set up the collaboration feature before you go live. Oh, that's good. Okay. Hold on, Claude. Hold on, Claude. A participant has come up with a question. If two creators are doing a live and want to show the live on their own individual channels, is there a way to do this automatically within YouTube Studio? Please. Medieval Festival. Oh, wow. Wow. We have the Viking Festival here in Sussex Inlet every year on um, the June long weekend, which is the King's birthday long weekend. So that's probably as most medieval as we get for in our area, because the Sussex Inlet was settled. The first settlers to Sussex Inlet were a Danish family called the Alamus family, and they were from Denmark, as you might have gathered, being Danish. And they actually settled, and basically they hauled timber down the from the ocean side, and also from St George's Basin across to Sussex Inlet and that sort of thing. So they're quite well known, and still some of the descendants of um, the Alamos family don't particularly live in the area now, but they're still heavily involved with the area. So that's as close to medieval as we get. I'm going to be live at this event called Building Up Medical. Oh, medical. I thought you said medieval. Sorry, Ricardo. It's a medical festival. A medical festival. What sort of medical festival, Ricardo? While you're thinking about that, I've got an answer from Claude. No, Claude, no, YouTube Studio doesn't do this automatically by itself. There's no built-in show this live on two people's channels at once. But broadcasting to two YouTube channels at the same time needs either two separate connections to YouTube or a service that takes one feed and sends it to both channels. YouTube doesn't turn one stream key into a two-channel broadcast on its own. In plain English, there are two practical routes. Both people stream separately at the same time. Each person opens their own YouTube studio, goes live on their own channel, watching reactions to the same call. Simple, no extra tools, but it's two separate recordings, not one synced broadcast. I wonder how that could work. Because how could they see each other? That doesn't make sense. 2, users, unless they're watching each other from each other's thing. Ah, Desley, I've heard that when you're setting up the live, you can put my channel name in the field that says collaborations. Oh, uh, yeah, but I'm using OBS, Jen, so I'm not quite sure how that would work because OBS is actually streaming to YouTube rather than setting, unless you're saying you set up the live in advance. So to say that it's upcoming, is that what you mean? Is there a rules from YouTube about going live in events and public show? I did some already, but did not ask just. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I'll just finish this question, Ricardo, then I'll ask Claude. Use a third-party tool that duplicates one feed to both channels. Services like, there you go, Lily. StreamYard, you're using StreamYard. Restream, which I think is what Kevin is using, or StreamYard exists specifically for this. Restream, for example, lets streamers broadcast their content to multiple social media channels simultaneously, including multiple YouTube channels. One person runs a session, both channels get the identical live feed at once. For 2 different people's channels specifically, not 2 channels you both own. Yes, option 2 is really the only way to get one sync broadcast rather than 2 separate ones. Like tools like Restream have specific encoder pairs workflow for when the second channel belongs to another person, so they can authorize their channel without handing over their login. Okay. Many thanks. I might ask Claude Code read this, being able to stream to stream to 2 separate YouTube channels using OBS, and whether this is doable for webinar live stream, because that'd be a handy feature to have, wouldn't it? Okay, now to Ricardo's question, are there any rules? Are there any rules, bearing in mind Aussie land, from YouTube about going live in events and public shows? Please. Oh, he's searching the web at the moment. Okay, 2 separate layers here, YouTube's own rules and actual Australian law sitting underneath them. Worth knowing, both because YouTube can mute end your stream even if you're not breaking any law, and Australian law can bite even if YouTube doesn't notice. YouTube's own rules for live stream. Every live stream gets scanned in real time for matches to third-party content, including matches against other live broadcasts. So playing someone else's music or replaying another creator's live stream can get caught instantly, not after the fact. A copyright match on a live stream shows up as a cut broadcast or placeholder screen midstream, not a quiet claim sitting on the video afterwards, and fair use can't save you in the moment since it only gets argued once a claim already exists. Translation: if you're playing background music during a webinar, use YouTube's own audio library or a licensed service built for live use, not Spotify or a random track. Minors can appear on a live stream but must be visibly accompanied by an adult, and YouTube shuts down streams with unaccompanied minors quickly for child safety reasons, relevant if any of your interview guests or webinar participants are under 18. Repeated copyright hits escalate, a warning can become a strike, and enough strikes can lock you out of live streaming entirely. Australian law for you, Ricardo, seeing you're in WA. Lily, that's Western Australia, not Washington State, as we found out this morning. You need permission to communicate copyright material to the public in Australia. That typically means a license from the rights holder. This applies regardless of what YouTube's own scanner catches or misses. As of July 2026, penalties tightened significantly. Reproducing, distributing, or publicly communicating copyrighted material without permission is now a civil offence with penalties up to $150,000 per infringement. Whoa, with repeat offenders facing criminal prosecution. That's a big jump from a couple of years ago. Separate from copyright privacy, if you're filming a public event webinar with participants on camera, Australian principles apply to identifiable footage of people, especially if you're recording faces, voices without clear consent. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically for my setup sheet, talking about webinars and interviews. Practical takeaways: get clear verbal or written consent from anyone appearing live, and keep any background music to YouTube's own library or a licensed live safe source. And that. So, and he wants to know, you want a checklist. Would you like a checklist, Ricardo? Because I can. I did this at my last event called Nana Up Flower and Garden Festival and saw Costa from Gardening Australia. Okay, well, you got away with it, but you might have to be careful, mate. Yes, please. And I'll give this information to the participant who asked the question. Anybody else got? I'm going to I'll send it to. I might put it up in the general thing of the Create Boost Tribe community, and everything. So, and free live checklist, stream, music, audio, other people's content, and copyright penalties are real. What about privacy laws in USA and Canada, please? Might as well thought I'd ask for you, for Lily and Jen at the same time. See, this is where it's different in the USA. Ricardo, you'd be interested in this. Recording from a public location is generally lawful in all 50 states. People in public spaces don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy for video. Videos alone is largely fine. Audio is where it gets state specific, 38 states plus DC are one party consent, meaning if you're part of the conversation, that's enough. You don't need the other person's permission. But 12 states are all party consent, where everyone whose voice is being recorded must agree. California, Florida, and Illinois are notable party states. So if a guest or participant is calling from one of those, you technically need their explicit okay to record audio, not just video. Simple workaround, just ask, is it okay if I record this? Covers you regardless of which state someone's in. Canada, Canada uses a one-party consent under the criminal code. If you're part of the conversation, you can record without telling the other person, and this uniformly applies across every province and territory. Where it gets stricter is recording in a place where someone has a reasonable expectation of privacy, and after a 2019 Supreme Court case, that expectation can extend into public and semi-public spaces too, not just bathrooms, bedrooms, unlikely to affect. Claude saying unlikely to affect the scheduled webinar interview, but worth knowing it's not purely public is always fine. So, yes, please. It's going to fold all the questions in. Fold, please. Include in the checklist. Many thanks. Okay, so Kevin is saying StreamYard seems like it works well for this. I think also Descript can do it, but I'm not sure. I think it's something that I need to work out with Claude Code to see what we can do with webinar live stream, whether we can do it that way as well. So that would be interesting. Okay, so it's now nearly 1:30, and so I'm just wondering whether we could say nighty night for tonight, or have a great day for Jen and Lily, who are in Canada and USA respectively. And Jen, I'll talk to you later on today. Thank you so much for attending. I really appreciate all your comments and that, and I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. And thank you very much, Jen. I greatly appreciate it. Have an awesome day. You too, Lily. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll say bye for now. Be kind to one another, and I'll chat to you in the next video, hey? Or next live stream, whatever it's going to be. Okay, thank you. And